While we know that infidelity can take place in any normal relationship, for some reason, a lot of us don't expect celebrities to be a part of something like that, as it's made sure that we always see the best of them. But believe it or not, there have been some celebrities who have actually come forward with their unfaithful behavior. Here, we're going to take a look at celebrities who admitted to cheating on their partner. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 5. Jay-Z. If you've ever been a fan of Jay-Z, then you more than likely know about the whole cheating scandal he was involved in. It all started after his wife Beyonce dropped her iconic album Lemonade while he himself put out 444. After listening to those two albums, fans were sure that Jay-Z had cheated on his wife. A while later, Jay-Z even talked about his unfaithfulness in interviews. You know, most people walk away and the divorce rate is like 50% or something because most people can't see themselves. The hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you caused and then have to deal with yourself. So you know, most people don't want to do that. You don't want to look inside yourself, he said to the New York Times Style magazine. Jay-Z also told Van Jones, "For us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome, to break that cycle for black men and women. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities. We are real people." Number 4. Kris Jenner. You may be somewhat surprised to hear the name of the wholesome mom of the famous Kardashian-Jenner clan on our list, but a while ago, back in 2011 in fact, she admitted to have cheated on her ex-husband Rob Kardashian with a man who she called just Ryan in her memoir. She recounted her experience by writing, "He kissed me and I kissed him back. I hadn't been kissed like that in 10 years. It made me feel young, attractive, sexy, and alive." Not long after her memoir got into the hands of the public, some of them started investigating just who this Ryan individual actually was. A lot of people believe that it was none other than the professional soccer player Todd Waterman. Anyhow, Kris wasn't done just there. She further explained that after her whole fling with Ryan, she felt nauseated after it dawned on her that she hadn't felt the way she felt with him like she did with her husband Robert for years. Number 3. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson were the dream couple of most people's eyes, especially in the eyes of the Twilight fans, but the whole thing came crashing down after Kristen was spotted kissing Robert Sanders, who was the director of the film Snow White and the Huntsman in 2012, while still being in a relationship with our Pats. To make matters worse, Rupert was also a married man at the time. After these photos surfaced, the whole internet went into a frenzy, calling Kristen all kinds of things, which made her issue a public apology in which she stated, "I'm deeply sorry for the hurt and embarrassment I've caused to those close to me and everyone this has affected. This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him, I'm so sorry." Even though the two apparently did reconcile, they still broke up and went their separate ways, which broke the hearts of the many people who had shipped them worldwide. Number 2. Ethan Hawke. All the 90s fans know just how big of a power couple Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman were until they were, well, not. So what was the reason behind them splitting up, you may wonder? Surprise, surprise, it was infidelity on Ethan's part. From what we've heard, the actor got into an entanglement with the family's nanny, and not just her. Some reports said that he also cheated on Uma with the Canadian supermodel Jen Perzow. This entire thing happened back in 2003, and almost a decade later, in 2012, Ethan came clean with all the mistakes he made in his marriage with Uma. Nothing teaches you like getting leveled, and I got leveled in my early 30s. Nothing went exactly the way I thought it would. Wait a second. Love isn't real, and holy smoke, I put all this energy into not making the same mistakes my parents did, and I just reenacted them all. I thought I was so much smarter than everybody else, and I'm not, he told The Guardian. Number 1. Tiger Woods. Apart from being known as the best golfer in the world, Tiger Woods is also known for all the scandals he got into after being caught cheating on more than one occasion. When people finally had enough of his behavior, Woods held a press conference in which he delivered a public apology in early 2010. "I felt I had worked hard my entire life and deserved to enjoy all the temptations around me. I felt I was entitled. Thanks to money and fame, I didn't have to go far to find them, he said, revealing he'd spent 45 days in inpatient treatment. I was unfaithful, I had affairs, I cheated. What I did is not acceptable, and I'm the only person to blame.